Not every sin looks serious. Not every wrong action feels dangerous. Some sins are quiet, subtle, easy to ignore, easy to justify. A little gossip, a small lie, a moment of pride, a bit of jealousy. You tell yourself, it's not a big deal. It's just who I am. It's harmless. But what if the things you call small are doing more damage than you realize? Because in the kingdom of God, there are no harmless sins. What looks small on the surface can have deep consequences beneath. The danger of small sin. Small sins don't alarm you. They don't scare you. That's why they're dangerous. You don't fight them. You accept them. And what you tolerate eventually grows. A small lie becomes a habit of dishonesty. A little gossip becomes a pattern of tearing others down. A moment of pride becomes a mindset of self-reliance. And slowly, what was once small becomes strong. They change your heart. Sin is not just about actions. It's about direction. Every time you choose something wrong, your heart shifts slightly. Not all at once, but little by little. You become less sensitive, less aware, less convicted. What once bothered you no longer does. And that's how your heart hardens. Not through big moments, but through small, repeated ones. They open bigger doors. Small sins don't stay small. They create openings. A compromise here leads to a bigger compromise there. You cross one line, and the next becomes easier. Because once your boundaries move, they don't easily return. That's how people end up in places they never imagined. Not in one step, but in many small ones. They affect your relationship with God. Even small sign creates distance. You may still pray. You may still go to church. But something feels off. Your connection feels weaker. Your passion feels lower. Your hunger feels reduced. Because sin dulls your spirit. It's not about how big it looks. It's about what it does inside you. They shape your character. What you repeatedly do, you become. Not in one moment, but over time. Small choices build character. If you constantly choose honesty, you become honest. If you constantly allow compromise, you become compromised. Your life is not built on big decisions alone. It's built on small ones. They create hidden strongholds. What you ignore, you empower. Small sins, when repeated, become patterns. Patterns become habits. Habits become strongholds. And one day, you realize something small now has control over you. But here's the good news. Nothing is too small for God to deal with. He doesn't just care about big sins. He cares about your heart. He cares about the small areas, because they shaped your whole life. And He offers grace, not just for the big failures, but for the daily compromises. The shift you need to make. Start paying attention. Don't ignore what feels small. Don't excuse what you know is wrong. Ask yourself, what is this building in me? Choose differently, even in small moments, because small obedience is powerful.